here every single Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Luke joining us today. We've talked a lot about, when you come on, Rockford's rich military history. Today we're continuing that a little bit.
Yeah, Rockford's, unquestionably Rockford's first military hero, Elmer Ellsworth. It's a great story.
Tell us about Elmer a little bit. The name is, I must say, I've heard it so many times, but what is his history?
Elmer Ellsworth was born in New York, but he ended up in Rockford in 1854 to work as a patent clerk. But he was also a passionate drill master. He incorporated new ways to train troops and was the head of the Rockford Greys, a militia in Rockford that ended up fighting in the Civil War. But he fell in love with Carrie Spafford, who was the daughter of a prominent banking family from Rockford. You may know the Spafford House over on Prospect Street.
Yeah, I'm like, this is very familiar.
And her dad said, if you want to marry my daughter, you need to get a better job than a soldier. So he went to become a lawyer and worked with Abraham Lincoln in Springfield and got involved in his campaign for president in 1860. And then when the Civil War was starting to break out, he went to D.C. and actually raised a regiment of troops in New York. And so in May of 1861, Virginia had just seceded from the Union the day before, and from the White House you could see this large Confederate flag across the Potomac River on the Marshall House Hotel. And Elmer Ellsworth took some troops and went and took that flag down and was murdered with a shotgun blast to the chest by the owner of the hotel, the first Union casualty of the Civil War.
Oh my goodness.
And Abraham Lincoln was crushed. He brought his body back to the White House where he lay in state for a few days, and he became a hero of the Union cause. And as they raised new troops, there was a rallying cry of "Remember Ellsworth." So he was quite a notable and brave man.
I believe there's a Ellsworth Street or road in Rockford. Is it named after him?
Yes, it sure is. It's right down off of Harlem.
Yeah.
And it's on the ground of Rockford's old Civil War base, Camp Fuller. So it's very fitting that he's remembered there.
And so talk about, just on behalf of the museum, what are some things that you have in there, you know, keeping his memory alive?
Well, we tell the story there for sure, and every year we do a week of Civil War days, field trips for kids to come learn about the Civil War, Rockford's role in the Civil War, Camp Fuller, some of the stories, including Elmer Ellsworth.
We know you guys had a Veterans Day. You were honoring Veterans Day. So much of what you do is to preserve the legacy of those veterans. And how do you feel like this is just another way to continue doing that?
Well, it's really starting from the beginning of Rockford's story of veteran heroes. And it's funny you say that. This Saturday we have an event called Hometown Heroes, where we are telling the story. There's a group at Harlem High School called the Harlem Veterans Project. They create films that document the story of local veterans, and there's two great films showing this Saturday from noon to 3, and it'll be a great time to learn more and celebrate Rockford's veteran heritage.
Absolutely. Taking a little bit of what you give us here on the morning show and continuing that this weekend. Every single time you guys have an event, Luke, we always appreciate you coming on every single Thursday.
Do want to note too, Midway Village is open today. It's so nice.
It's
so
a
is the
great
actual
day.
Village open as well?
Yes, it is for self-guided tours. We don't have any of the interpreters out there today, but the colors are still looking pretty good, and it looks like this is going to be a great day to kind of take in the good weather before it might get a little
you're right.
cooler.
Don't say
we got to take it while we got it, Luke.
Yes,
absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for being with us here. I want to wish you a happy early Thanksgiving to you.
Yes, you too.
I know we were talking. You say you're the one that's doing all the cookies, so best of luck with that.
Yeah, you got it.
And
sharpening my knives and getting my gravy going.
Absolutely.
All of it.